the host of the Real America podcast and Republican National Committee Chairwoman, Ronna McDaniel. Ronna, it's great to see you. You know, the GOP politicians, they're making your job really tough. I mean, you know, Reagan said that conservative party people should erect a, quote, a banner of no pale pastels but bold colors which make it unmistakably clear where we stand on all of the issues troubling the people, end quote. I think the lesson here is learned. Republicans should oppose Democrats, and it's wrong for Republicans to rely on Democrats. Isn't that the bold contrast you folks in the RNC are trying to paint?
I do think it's important that we create a bold difference between the Republicans and Democrats, and we need to take that to the American people. Listen, we're for parental rights. We're for parents having a say in their kids' education. We're against this woke agenda of teaching our kids in kindergarten about gender identity and telling young women that they have to compete against biological men in their school sports. These are things we're for. We're for energy independence. Of course, we should be producing energy here in the United States. We are for religious freedom. We are for economic opportunity. We are for a border that is secure and stopping the flow of drugs that are coming across our border. So we have to be bold in saying these things. I just interviewed Jim Jordan for my podcast yesterday. It'll be coming out in a few weeks. And he said, we need to do what we say we're going to do so that our voters have confidence in us. And I think we have to be strong-willed heading into this election.
Amen. I am applauding you right now and Congressman Jordan. And let me also congratulate you, because I haven't talked to you since you made this decision on pulling the GOP out of unfair presidential debates.
Yep.
And this is key to this. We're officially in Biden's recession right now. The economy shrank for a second straight quarter. But Biden says we're on the right path as he scrambles to redefine recession for his political needs. Take a look at some of the mainstream press headlines. All too willing to sacrifice our people's well-being just to cover up for Democrat incompetence. Isn't the conduct of the left-wing press evidence that you made the right call pulling the Republican Party out of debates that automatically disadvantage the Republican candidate?
Yeah, I don't know, you know, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And the mainstream media has shown us they are the propaganda wing for the Democrat Party. So why would we subject our candidates to a biased debate process that is in the pocket of the Democrat Party without any voice for the Republican Party? So the RNC said enough is enough, and we are going to change the system, and we are going to put our candidates in the best light and create a forum that allows the American people to make judgments based on real issues, not on the media spin. And this recession is a Biden recession. It started with a Biden gas hike, and then it went to Biden inflation, and now it's a Biden recession. And you know what? If the media doesn't believe it, go to Main Street USA and ask people how much they're hurting right now. How many people can't fill their tank with gas? How many people cannot afford groceries, and they are changing their lifestyle? They know we're in a recession, even if the elite media who vacations in the Hamptons every weekend doesn't understand what real America is dealing with.
Yeah, I like to invite, right here on Newsmax, we invite the Republican Party to come here because, as you can tell, we will ask tough questions of Republicans. We'll also be fair to Republicans. But as you know, the biased press refuses to ask tough questions of any Democrat out there. So that's what I believe Newsmax is superior to anything going on out there in the left-wing press. I want to drill down a little bit more on the economy if I can, Ronna. The latest SSRC CNN poll shows 69% of voters disapprove of Joe Biden's handling of this economy, 74% unhappy with how he's tackling inflation. He can change the name, but he can't change the pain, right?
He can't, and he's just had his lowest approval rating in the Quinnipiac poll. But here's what I will say. We're heading into an election where we can flip the House with 4 seats. We can flip the Senate with 1 seat. Everybody talks about a red wave. This is not a given. The Democrats have had a huge cash infusion. They have a green wave coming their way. Many of their Senate candidates just outraised ours by 3 times. So everyone who's watching and listening and loves this country, we need you to engage. Go to GOP.com, find a candidate you believe in. But this is an election where we really need to shift the tides of this country and restore what we know is right for America. And the only way we do that is winning back the House and the Senate. But the Democrats are coming to play, and they know that power is the most important thing that they have, and they're going to fight for it tooth and nail.
Polling shows that the majority of Americans believe that Joe Biden's ties to China actually compromised Joe Biden. Nancy Pelosi is allegedly set to visit Taiwan. On today's call with China, the communist dictator Xi Jinping allegedly told Biden that the United States should abide by the one China principle, saying those who play with fire will only get burned. Ronna, are you at all confident that Biden's regime would protect us from an increasingly warmongering China?
I'm not confident in anything with Joe Biden at the helm of our country. And I think he's proven that with Afghanistan, with our border, with our drug crisis, with what our kids are going through, with inflation, with gas prices. I mean, on every single level, he has been a failure. I wonder if Hunter Biden was on the call. I'm just curious if Hunter was able to talk to his good friend. And the fact that they sold our strategic oil reserves, you know, they took that and sold some of that to China when the American people were suffering, shows where Biden's priorities are.
Man, I love your chutzpah. I love your guts, Ronna. Thank you for all the bold moves you've been making there at the RNC, and praise God, elected Republicans follow suit. Thank you very much for the.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. I want to tell you about the Patriot Gold Group, but first, let me tell you that the S&P has already lost $8.2 trillion in 2022. Did you know that? Peak inflation is not even hit despite the Fed rate hikes on groceries, on gas. You know it as well as I do. Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs are warning of another 20% drop. Inflation is winning in a knockout right now. The Fed is going to raise rates again at the end of July. Meanwhile, Goldman, Wells Fargo, and Bloomberg are all forecasting gold to surpass all-time highs. If you want to invest in gold, call 888-936-2373 now. Call the Patriot Gold Group today and ask about their no-fee-for-life IRA. Sounds like a good deal, don't it? Here's the number, 888-936-2373, 888-936-2373 for the Patriot Gold Group.